As you saw in the last video, we split it up into two, so welcome to part 2 of my Target product review video, where we'll be reviewing all the rest of the products and the ones that I had to cook. So let's get started on that. Cut to previous footage. And last thing I bought, because I haven't tried it yet, are the Lily's gummies. The thing with these, they're 4 net carbs, but the reason they're 4 net carbs is because there's 24 grams of fiber and a lot of allulose. And sometimes if I have too much allulose, it makes my stomach upset. So, I don't eat these very often. If I do eat them, the Smart Sweets are the same way. They used to have more fiber in them and they were less carbs. Now, Smart Sweets, if you used to get them and they were keto, they changed their recipe and the back of the package. Now it's 18 net carbs for a package. It used to be only like 3 because they had so much fiber put into them. And I liked the texture better actually before. But I have been eating them, but I eat like 1 Swedish fish, not the whole package. So it is what it is. But it's a lot. 12 grams of allulose and 24 grams of fiber. So this is going to be like a laxative effect on me probably. So I'm only going to eat 1 to see how it is. I feel like I might have tried these ones before in like a Ketoupgrade or something. They're very sticky. But not very gummy. Like, there's no pull to it. Yeah, I'd say it's not worth it. It's just like that gummy that just gets stuck in your teeth. Don't like it. Maybe Adam will like them. This my teeth are just full of stickiness. The freezer section had almost nothing. Like even the pizza section, they didn't even have crust pizzas. They really had nothing that I saw that was keto. Like the Rayos dinners, they're not keto. If you see them, you think they are, they're not. And a lot of the ones that say cauliflower crust, I looked at them, they're not low carb. Maybe low carb, they're not keto. If you stick under 100 carbs, maybe you can eat one of the pizzas that are like 46. But if you're doing keto under 25 net carbs, you're not gonna be able to do it. The only things I saw, which this has allulose in it, it's 5 net carbs for one. So I'm gonna try one of these. It says to pop it in, it's this big. So it's kind of small for 5 net carbs. I guess if you're just eating it as a quick breakfast, and that's all you're eating until lunch and dinner, or just till dinner, maybe it'll be enough for you. 35 seconds in the microwave. Then the other 2 things that I thought was kind of interesting that I'm not going to try right now, but I'll insert some maybe footage, or maybe I'll just put down there what I think of it. But cauliflower baked. It's 5 net carbs for 1.25 cups. It's just cheese, cauliflower, there is some potato starch, and rice starch and cornstarch. But they're all pretty far down on the list. You can do it microwave or oven, it says. Now, stuff like this, I tend to doctor myself. Like, I'll just, like, throw it in a saute pan and, like, add more cream and cheese. But it looked interesting. It's cauliflower florets and a white cheese gratin sauce. So, I'm interested to see, because it's something different that I haven't seen before. I don't see them at Walmart or anything. So I was just like, oh, I'll preheat the oven because I saw there's oven directions. 40 minutes. That is not convenient. So we're going to do the microwave. We'll see how it goes. Actually smells pretty good. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. Back in. It's a little bit liquidy, but it says to stand for a minute. So we're going to stand for a minute, and then we're going to try it if I don't burn my mouth off. Smells good, though. Gonna give this a try. I'm just going to do a little piece because it's probably hot. Not bad. I definitely doctor it. I definitely do some salt. Maybe some more cheese. But $4.99, 11 minutes. Not bad. And this is the Good & Gather brand, which is Target. And then they had steam and bag cauliflower risotto, which they have nothing like this at Walmart either. So I was interested in this. This is another thing that says microwave, like steam and bag kind of thing. I'll probably try it that way just to get like an authentic, if you just buy this and throw it in the microwave. But stuff like this, I usually put into a frying pan. Like those cauliflower rices that are like cheese and broccoli or whatever, or, you know, cheese and garlic. My mom tried them and she just did the steam in bag. She's like, this is awful. I don't know how you eat cauliflower rice. I'm like, I never do what it says on the package. I throw it in a pan. I get it kind of crispy-ish, you know, like I saute it up, and I usually add more seasonings and more stuff to it to make it taste better. So we'll see if that's the case with this risotto. Making this tonight with microwave or stovetop. Unfortunately, I'm making hubby actual risotto, so I have a full stovetop. Steaks, Brussels sprouts, risotto. So I'm gonna have to do the microwave. We'll see how it turns out. Regular risotto. I'm gonna put it on this bacon because we had extra. It's my risotto. Said let's stand for 1 minute. I think it's been more than a minute. Maybe with it open. I'm definitely gonna be adding more parm to this, I'm sure. Looks kind of like that. I put porcini powder in that. I have a little bit left I could put in mine. Oh, mushroom cauliflower risotto. Mushroom bacon. Okay, well, I should have tried it without it. Hang on. Let's go into the bag here. I'll try it with nothing on it. Not bad, but it's really crunchy still. Too late to cook it more, so it is what it is. Next time I do it on a pan on the stovetop. Definitely adding a bunch of Parmesan to this. But for an easy, quick thing, add some extra spices and stuff to it. Not bad. Now to eat that muffin. It smells like a cinnamon roll. So I want to know what the ingredients are in this. First ingredient, zucchini, then whole eggs, sunflower seed oil, allulose, carrots, egg whites, corn fiber, butter, natural flavors, cornstarch. Then leavening. Sprinkles have sugar and cornstarch and palm oil. Flax meal. Monk fruit juice concentrate. I didn't know they made monk fruit into a juice. Interesting. Smells really good. Smells like apple cinnamon. 35 seconds. It's pretty warm. It's probably a little bit defrosted from the ride home. Hot. Very soft. Next to the allulose. I put the price up here. I know it wasn't cheap. There's 6 muffins in there. So whenever they have allulose, and little tiny printing right there, it says the math. So 16 carbs minus 5 fiber minus 6 allulose, 5 net carbs. This is actually pretty good. If you're looking for a fast breakfast, I wouldn't say no to it. It's pretty good. They have tons of stuff. The only one that's keto. Alright, so some other things to note about Target. I kind of like took notes as I was going around. So they have tons of Smart Sweets. I took a picture. Like there's a whole wall. So I like the Smart Sweets better than the Lilies, but they're higher in carbs. So it's kind of like a treat thing, or if you're doing paleo or just low carb instead of keto, you can eat those. They had a lot of Primal Kitchen stuff. I didn't see any G Hughes, which Walmart has a bunch of G Hughes sauces. If you're doing paleo, they do have Siete. They have hard shell tacos. They have the taco seasoning, which I like the taco seasoning. It's just sweetened with dates. So there is some sugar in it, but you can always make your own taco seasoning and just add some monk fruit sweetener to it. They had the chips that my husband likes and I love. I love the Serrano salt and vinegar that I ate while I was pregnant. I don't eat them now, or I try not to anyways. But I bought him a new kind that was Chipotle barbecue. They're still good ingredients. They're just paleo. They're not keto. Still high in carbs. The only kind of ice cream they had was Rebel and Halo Top. And it's cheaper at Walmart by like $1. There's really nothing special about like the deli department. They did have what Walmart doesn't have. They don't have like Columbus meats, which are like a better charcuterie meat to have with like cheese and crackers or meat and cheese platters. So they do have that, but like the sliced deli meat and stuff, they had Applegate. That was pretty much it. And they had like Applegate hot dogs. They didn't really have anything special though. I didn't see even any Applegate bacon, which I've gotten Applegate bacon at BJ's, which we also have BJ's here. But there's way less keto stuff at BJ's even than Target, I think. And then, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Progresso has keto soup. And that's one of those things I was talking about, like Rayo's. They have soup. I looked at it. They have sugar added to it, like tomato basil soup has sugar in it. So even though Rayo's sauce is low in carbs, doesn't mean that their tomato soup is going to be low in carbs. I buy the soup for my husband though, and it was around the same price. But Progresso now has keto soups, and I've tried both of them, and they're okay. They're not my favorite. I'd rather have homemade, but they'll do in a pinch. But they're almost $1 more expensive at Target than Walmart, so something to keep in mind. And then I'm not even sure if Walmart has any pasture-raised eggs right now. I'm pretty sure they don't. But if that's what you need and want, Vital Farms pasture-raised was $7.39 for a dozen. I've been buying the cheap eggs, like I said in my one weekly update. I can't do it right now because I don't have time to cook fresh as much, so I have a lot more prepackaged, which costs more. So I'm getting the less nutrient-dense meats and pasture-raised and grass-fed stuff. So, because I'm feeding him grass-fed organic formula. So, I haven't even really looked at Walmart for pasture-raised eggs right now. Oh, and the only other thing, they do have Lily's chocolate chips. They're more expensive, but they had the white chocolate chips, which I've never seen the big packages of white chocolate chips at Walmart. They have had the small ones before, the 7 ounce instead of 9 ounce. Was more expensive at Target, but really for baked goods, for like baking wise, for keto baking, they had nothing except for Bob's Red Mill. That's it. They didn't have any, like even Good and Gather, which is like their brand. They didn't have anything in like coconut flour or anything like that. So it's not the place to get your keto baking supplies for sure. But we had a lot of good stuff. Like I liked everything pretty much except for this keto bar and Catalina Crunch, which I don't mind their Oreos, but their Oreos have cane sugar in them, I believe. At least last time I looked. So I don't know. They're not super keto, and either is that cereal. Like, so 5 net carbs for a half cup. Not worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first Target haul video. And let me know in the comments below if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. That way I know I can make some more of these videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll be back with more keto videos. Bye guys.